from EverythingATechyNeeds. Today we are going to talk about iPhone 12. So there are many leaks regarding iPhone 12. Apple is finally going to bring 120Hz displays to this year iPhones. It's even planning to launch a new iPad, an Apple Watch, and even 13-inch MacBook Pro. So stay tuned and watch the video until the end. This year, Apple is planning to launch 4 new iPhone models. There are 2 Pro variants, which are iPhone 12 Pro and iPhone 12 Pro Max, and 2 non-Pro variants, iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 Max. Now coming to the display, this year iPhone Pro and iPhone Pro Max are gonna have a 6.1 inch and a 6.7 inch 120Hz OLED panel, and the non-Pro variants 12 and 12 Max are gonna have a 5.4 inch and a 6.1 inch 60Hz OLED panels. All the 4 phones are powered by A14 Bionic, which is manufactured by 5nm process of TSMC. This year, A14 is the most radical upgrade because it is the biggest generational upgrade from the past 4 years. The A14 Bionic is 30% faster in CPU and 40% faster in GPU tasks, and it's even more power efficient than A13 Bionic. For example, these are the benchmark scores of A65 Plus and A13 Bionic, and these are the benchmark scores of A14 Bionic. As you can see, the A14 is so much powerful than both the processors, and it's even 40% faster in all the tasks. Now coming to the camera department, the Pro models are gonna have a triple camera setup with a LiDAR sensor. The main camera is gonna be a 12 MP with a wide aperture and an ultra wide sensor of 12 MP and a 5x telephoto camera. Now coming to the non-Pro models, they are going to have a main camera of 12 MP with the ultra-wide camera of 12 MP. It's the same setup as you seen in the last year iPhone 11 Pro model. Now coming to the design department, there are leaks that this year's iPhone Pro models will be made with the special space-grade steel, and water resistance is even improved by adding the water resistance system, which we have seen in the Apple Watch series. We don't know which materials will be used for the non-Pro variants, but I think the last year's 11 Pro materials will be used for this year non-Pro variants. Coming to the battery department, we are going to see a 3 hours gain in battery life of iPhone 12 Pro and the 4 hours gain in battery life of iPhone 12 Pro Max. And the 12 Max is going to have a 3 hours gain, and we don't know how much the battery life gain can be seen in the non-Pro variant of iPhone 12. This year, all the iPhone models are going to support 20-watt fast charging, but the charger is sold separately, and it's confirmed by this leak from Apple's official website. Now, coming to the box content of this year iPhone, the box of iPhone will be even smaller because Apple will be removing the charging brick and earphones from this year's box. The main reason for this is Apple is trying to increase the sales of iPhone in India because Apple phones are above 60k and OnePlus is crushing the sales of its phone in below 50k market. So Apple is trying to capitalize the sales in India and in even Europe countries. So this year's iPhones will be even cheaper, and it will be around $600 for the starting model of iPhone 12. Coming to the price of iPhone 12, this year's all the iPhone models will be starting from 128GB variant in this year's iPhone 12 models. So the iPhone 12, the starting variant, which is 5.4 inch iPhone, will be priced around $48,500, which is $649, and the 12 Max will be priced around 60k, which is around $750, and the iPhone 12 Pro will be priced around $70,000, which is $999, and the iPhone 12 Pro Max will be priced around $1,100, which is like $86,000 in India. Apple will hold a launch event on October, and the non-Pro variants will be available from ending of October, and the Pro models will not be available until the fall because Apple is facing a shortage of 120Hz panels. So I think the Pro variants will be available in December in India and at starting of December in the US and other European markets. This year, Apple is planning to launch a new upgraded iPad Air, which looks same as an iPad Pro. As you can see from the leaks of Twitter user Dwanry, that this is a get started guide of an iPad Air. In these images, you can see it looks same as an iPad Pro model, but there is no mention of Face ID sensor. Instead, the home button is removed and the power button will be used as a fingerprint sensor. Now coming to the processor which will be powering this iPad, there are no leaks or information, but I think A14 Bionic will be used in this iPad Air because Apple will never try to sabotage the sales of its iPad Pro. Newer leaks coming about Apple Watch series. Apple is planning to launch a budget series in Apple Watch and it will be named as a Apple Watch SC. It will be in the same model as Apple Series 3 with new hardware upgrades. Apple is really trying to increase its budget segment. Now coming to the price of this Apple Watch, I think it will be priced in sub $300 category, which is like 21k in Indian market. Finally this year, we are gonna see a new 13-inch MacBook which will be powered by Apple's new silicon. We don't know anything about this processor, but rumors are saying that it will be on par with Intel i3 or i5 generation. Now coming to the design, these are the leaks of Apple new MacBook. It looks same as the XPS 13 or 15. Coming to the battery life, there are rumors saying that it will offer a 15 to 20 hours battery life, which is amazing regarding its design. So last leak of this video will be regarding 4G variant of iPhone 12. Apple is planning to launch a 4G variant of iPhone 12 around $800 on March or February of 2021 because Apple will not try to sabotage its own sales of 5G phones. That's it guys, thanks for watching. See you again in the next one.